I used Newton's law of restitution in another video to find out what the velocities were between two collisions. Newton's law of restitution uses a coefficient which describes how two bodies behave during a collision, specifically how their relative velocities change before and after impact. The coefficient is E, so it's the relative speed or velocity after the collision divided by the same before the collision. So E would equal V2 minus V1 divided by U1 minus U2. So let's say, in my other example, there's a video I did that I uploaded yesterday about this. I had two particles and we had the answer was 1.5 minus 4.5 and minus 3. So let's plug those in. So we'll have E equals 1.5 minus 4 divided by 5 minus 3. I will link that in the description below so you can see the example where we have two particles and they've hit each other, and I've calculated the velocity afterwards. These were the results that came out of it. You're going to now get 5.5 over 8, which is the same as 11 over 16, or E would equal 0.6875. What does this mean? Who cares? Why have we even done this? So, if E equals 1, it is perfectly elastic. Perfectly elastic. This means that no kinetic energy is lost. If it is somewhere between 0 and 1, which this is, it's partially elastic or inelastic. So some kinetic energy is lost. But what if E equals 0? This is perfectly inelastic. So this means if E equals 0, both the bodies have stuck together after the impact and moved in some direction or remained stationary or gone left or right or whatever. So that is what this E number tells us. So in the situation of the video I did yesterday, it's partially elastic, partially inelastic, some kinetic energy is lost. So that's what each of these terms mean. And we're done.